Hey y'all, it's Random Log Blade Uniter. How you doing today? We're just here to review the Survival Life bracelet. One of the first things I was impressed with is that even though they were giving it to you for free and they just gave it to you for $4.95 shipping and handling, it came in less than a week. I was very satisfied with that. Thank you for Survival Life. Plus, they give you a survival guide. It's like over 300 pages. I looked through it roughly. Looks like there could be some redeeming stuff in there. So let's get right to it. Okay, we got the selfie stick at Walmart for $3. I've been impressed with it, and because I don't have a camera and tripod no more, we're doing the review video from Vice, but that's all right. So bring you in closer here. Okay, so this is what it looks like on your wrist. I've been wearing it all day. It is comfortable. It is a little tight. I wouldn't say I have fatter than average wrist, but it is what it is. But it is tight, comfortable. I've been chainsawing, working other things, and you don't even notice it's there. One of the things I'm really impressed with is that typical knotting pattern that they use with paracord bracelets. I do not like from a visual standpoint. This here, I actually like from a visual standpoint, and they use the green and black. Being a Army veteran, I like the colors. Instead of bright orange or whatever else. Okay, and so it clips right off, nice and easy. So they got a survival whistle on here, which I think is a better spot for the compass. Now, as you see, the compass is actually moving there, but it's moving back to its home of that direction. The metal somehow must have got magnetized somewhere, or just they didn't understand the rule of thumb of you never operate a compass on top of a piece of metal. So bad design there. I think, if they would have glued it on here, maybe like how they hollowed out here for that to clip into, for that to go into, hollowed out a circle there and then put that there. But they do have a survival whistle on her. I've never had to buy one because they always come with survival kits, and I've never come across a situation where I've ever had to use one, but it is there if you're the person that thinks that that's necessary in your life. And but there's what it looks like open. I like it. Got an extra hair tie on there because I got the long hair now. But it is a rubber band, so I mean it's always useful in any situation. So guys, go ahead, ask your girlfriend or wife nicely for one. And probably going to put a couple more on there, one at this end or so. The only other complaint I might have about this thing, I can't complain too much because paracord's paracord. In an emergency situation, it'd be better to have the 7-strand ones, but this looks like it's the cheap white fluffy cord innards. Not a big deal in my estimation. My biggest concern is that I actually have a length of cord for doing sheltering and whatever else. But onto the ferrocerium rod. When they glued this compass on there, they actually glued this key in. So I've seen in other videos where guys pull it out, but that's to their own detriment. This is what I'm thinking, is that glued in there is actually a benefit. Because once you get that out, it's pretty small and you're trying to strike with it. And the thing is it slips out into the weeds, whatever. With it being there solid, this is what I do. And as you can see, I've already been testing and striking on this. And this is about take number 20 anyway. But what I do is I flip it over because it does have a serrated edge. And as you can tell by my fingernail here, I've been in previous videos. It is a sharp serrated edge, so it will cut. So I'm thinking it's probably useful once you get the paracord unraveled, if you need to trim the paracord down. It's going to make ugly frayed ends, but it's still a cutting tool. I want to go and try to saw a tree down, even though I did try it on a piece of wood and it does cut into it. but it would not be my preferred method. But, you know, we got some steel wool here and the ferrocerium rod. And as you see, it threw a spark and lit it up right away. Now I'm doing terrible here. But I'm not going to do take 21 here. See, there you go. Got good lightage on that. So you can start a fire with that. You know, but it's like any other ferrocerium rod. You got to know how to use one and use it wisely. And you know, that's got quite a few strikes on it already, and it's, you know, it's ferrocerium rod. It's holding up just fine. But I like how it's hidden right in there. And I always strike the underside of it. That way the top side stays nice and black. So that when you're clipping it all together, it still looks nice. And that's, yeah, with it using it like that, you always strike on the underside, which is nice. Or I guess you could probably go around the other side. But like I said, you got everything right on this except for that compass. Always points down the cord because of the piece of metal underneath it. I don't know if it was like that when I very first got it or when I started striking it, that maybe the static electricity or whatever charged it enough to make that metal like that. But it's great. I'm loving it. It's in my everyday carry now. Y'all have a good day now.